April is the month of the angels, where our angels, our team of guides are always near. And the key theme for this month, for April, is that your ascension now accelerates at rapid speed. And our angels are actually here to assist us with our ascension throughout the month of April. So it's going to be an exciting month with a lot of shifts, a lot of growth that is happening to really assist us in waking up more, because this is really what is very important right now, especially now that we're embracing the Age of Aquarius. It's important that we awaken more. And so many more people are actually going to awaken now and moving forward to assist in this greater awakening as we're really aligning ourselves to the Age of Aquarius. And like I said, for this month, for the month of April, April is the month of the angels. And our angels are here. I mean, they're always here, but you will be able to feel their presence and know about their presence more prominently throughout this month, because they're really here to assist us. And in this video, I want to share with you the key dates that you should maybe put on your calendar so you can be aware of those, so you can really take time out on those days, those cosmic dates, as well as the key things that I think you should know about this month, so you can really work the energy in your favor, so you too can embrace that acceleration of your ascension, because it is only going to assist you and it is to your highest and greatest good. So let's start out with the key dates that you may want to mark your calendar so you can really work the energy on those days. Now, the first date is Mercury retrograde. It starts April the 1st, and yes, this is not April Fool's Day. It starts April the 1st until April the 25th. So for the majority of this month, we are in Mercury retrograde season. And this is not to be upset about, because I know many don't really like Mercury retrograde season, but this Mercury retrograde season has an exciting theme, and it also is very much in alignment with the key theme of April, which is about the accelerated growth. And the key theme for this Mercury retrograde season is all about that you're meant to basically go back to a drawing board to design your life your way. And there's a video about Mercury retrograde season. It's in the description below if you want to learn more about the key themes, so you can really work the energy of this month, of this Mercury retrograde season, because so much is really possible for you, and you're being asked. And like I said, this is also in combination with this accelerated growth that is happening this month, this accelerated ascension, is that you're really meant to go back to the drawing board to really design your life your way, really crafting a plan. And like I said, I'll go more into detail about the key theme for this Mercury retrograde season in the video, so definitely check that out. But this will basically be for the majority of this month. And on April the 7th, we have the new moon. And the key theme is that you're being kissed by the angels, or the angels are near. So you will feel their presence more prominently, especially on or around the new moon, where you may even feel their presence. Like, have you ever felt that, you all of a sudden you felt this warmth around your heart, where maybe even you felt like you were about to tear up? And that's because the angels were kind of piercing your heart with their love, with their presence. So it is that's like really a great sign that your angels are near. And on or around the new moon, you will feel their presence more prominently. So you actually may have those sensations of this warmth within your heart center, or maybe even you feel like you're about to tear up, or you just feel that immense love, that love energy. That is a good indicator that the angels are near. So that's happening around the new moon on the 7th, on April the 7th. And then on April the 8th, that is the most exciting day of April, because it's the solar eclipse. It's the closing of the eclipse gateway that basically opened with the lunar eclipse in March. And the key theme for that is that timelines are shifting. So you definitely want to mark your calendar for that day, and you want to take some time out. Now we'll have videos coming out for each of those events as well, so you can get the insights into the forecast for these days as well. But I just want to give you a quick overview. But the solar eclipse on the 8th is absolutely potent, powerful, and absolutely exciting. So definitely mark your calendar for that. You will notice that things are shifting quite intensely, but then also subtly as well. And then on April the 23rd, we have the full moon. And the full moon then basically brings everything into conclusion away, because the key theme for that is that stillness and tranquility will wash over you. So everything that is happening throughout this month, and especially it's also right before the Mercury then goes direct again. So the full moon is really helping you, soothing you, and assist you with whatever happens throughout this month. So here you have the key dates, and I really want to invite you, mark your calendar for those dates, because they are truly going to assist you with your ascension as well. And stay tuned, because videos will come out with the forecast and light language activations for each of those events as well, to really bring in the light codes that are available with each of those events. So if you haven't done so already, definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever those videos come out, because they will come out very soon, because you definitely don't want to miss those. So now let's move into the key things you should know about April, the key energies of this month, so you can really work the energies to your favor. The first thing I would like for you to know is that there's a lot of angelic assistance available to assist you in your ascension, because April is the month of the angels. Now, that doesn't mean that the angels are usually never around. They are always here. But from what I'm gathering, from what I'm feeling, what I'm sensing, that this month, April, is really the month where you will feel their presence more prominently, where you're asking for support and the support is readily available. And you will also feel somewhat of a sense that, yes, you are supported, because a lot is going to happen throughout this month. There are so many shifts, so many changes happening, because this month is all about that accelerated ascension that is going on, right? And this was really kickstarted with the lunar eclipse last month, and it's going to continue throughout this month. And there's so much assistance here to really make this change over so much easier for you, because so much is happening, so much is changing that may make you feel overwhelmed, very stretched, especially if you're maybe not quite open to change or whatnot. It can be a little challenging for you. And so here, the angels are here to assist you, to help you feel supported, feel guided, feel protected. Whatever it is that you need, your angels are close, they're assisting you. So you will feel their support, their presence more prominently throughout this month. Then the second thing I want you to know is that throughout this month, you will receive a lot of downloads, insights, guidance that will really help you elevate your human life, and then also step into your soul's higher path, higher timeline. Because your soul has come here to do something really big, something massively, something very important, right? Your soul has come here for a greater reason, especially now that we're in the Age of Aquarius. And you, as an awakened soul or awakening soul, depending on where you're at on your awakening journey, you are here for a reason, especially during this time as we just moved into the Age of Aquarius. Over the next 20 years, your soul has come here to assist in this greater awakening that we are in and that we have been in. That's why you woke up when you did. That's why you're still going through your ascension. That's why this month is all about that accelerated ascension to assist us. Those who are still on their awakening journey, those who have already awoken, and those that are still deeply asleep. There's so much assistance to help us. But this month you will receive a lot of insights, a lot of downloads, a lot of guidance. And here, this is not just about what you're here to do, but also what requires healing, what requires your attention, what requires shifts, what is outdated, what is no longer in alignment, what is a more evolved way of you showing up in the world, the things that you're here to do and things like that. So it's about all areas of your life. Everything that is important for you to know will become apparent to you. So you will receive a lot of downloads, a lot of insights throughout this month. So here, I want to invite you, maybe have a notebook handy or like a document on your phone or something where you can really write down your ideas. And here I want to invite you, don't disregard anything. Whatever comes up. And this, like I said, can also have something to do with, any shadow aspects that may require your attention as well. Things that require healing. So whatever comes up, I want to invite you to write that down, especially any ideas and downloads that you're getting for maybe things that you're meant to be doing, things that you're meant to be creating. Don't disregard anything. Yes, a lot of those things may seem outside of your comfort zone. They may feel like a big stretch, but still write them down, because you're receiving all these ideas. So you, since you have free will, you can choose from, but you're then also receiving the glimpses of what is truly possible for you. If you're getting an idea that feels absolutely outside of your comfort zone and it may scare you, or most likely even scare you, but deep down you're like, you know what? There's somewhat of a resonance there. It feels right. And then this is something that you most likely are meant to be doing later down the line. You're just receiving those insights so you can prepare yourself. Like in the beginning, I had received the insights that I was meant to speak in front of a lot of people on stage, host workshops and those type of things. I'm like, no, not ready. Not doing that. Right? Because I have fear of public speaking. So for me, yes, I received it early on, but you see, I didn't completely disregard that, but I'm growing ready for that each and every day. I started with a podcast. Now I have been doing YouTube videos for quite some time, and it's only going to evolve. So this is something that is most likely going to happen for you too. You may receive those really big, immense ideas or insights that are going to be too big for you for right now. So that doesn't mean for you to disregard and say, no, I'm not going to do that, but still keep that in the back of your mind. Write it down. But then do something that will help you grow ready for that whenever that time comes. It may be a few years. It may be just a few months, right? It depends on how big it is. But you can do something that will help you get closer to that. So this month, you will receive a lot of those insights and ideas and guidance of what you may need to create or meant to create, what you're meant to be doing, what requires healing, and all of those things. So just be open to receive those ideas and insights, because it will really assist you in elevating your life and also help you align yourself or step into your soul's higher purpose for this lifetime. Then the third thing I would like for you to know is that throughout this month, you most likely also will feel quite slowed down. And this is not just because of Mercury retrograde season where everything feels slowed down, but it is more so the energy of this month is more slowed down because you are meant to take things slower, to open yourself up to receiving the guidance, receiving the insights. Because if you're always just constantly going and doing, and you're always in that forward moving energy, you're always quite busy, you're not open to receiving the guidance, the insights. So throughout this month, you most likely will feel quite slowed down where you're like, oh my God, this energy is so slow. I want to do something. I want to move forward. Why is this not working? Don't move then into frustration, because this is then also actually moving you into somewhat of a misaligned energy. So here, just go with the flow. Like I said, with Mercury retrograde, you're going to feel slowed down anyways, but this is the key. This is also the key signature for this month as well, as that it is more slowed down to really help you open yourself up to receiving the upgrades, receiving the insights, receiving the downloads, receiving all that is important for you. Because if you're always busy, well, you can't really hear, right? You can't really receive the guidance because you're just so busy. So here it's important to really take time out each and every day. It's okay to be a little bit more slowed down. It's okay to go within. It's okay to pause, to take more breaks throughout the day if you can. Of course, if you're at work, it may be a little challenging, but then maybe when you take your lunch break or maybe you go to the bathroom or whatnot, just take a moment just to tune in and just breathe. Center yourself, open yourself up, connect more with yourself, with your soul self, and also with your team of guides, because like I said, they are near. They're here to support you. Then the fourth thing I would like you to know is that throughout this month, there's also that invitation for you to ask for support, ask for guidance, and also ask for what you truly desire. Your guides are here to assist you, to guide you, to support you. However, you need to ask. They can't just barge in and say, hey, we're here. We're just going to, change your life right now, right? We're going to give you exactly what you want, even though you didn't ask us. It doesn't work that way. You need to ask. But in here, it's not just asking your guides for assistance, but also in the physical. Ask for more support. If you need help, if you need support, if you need guidance, if you need something in the physical, whether it is from your friends, from your family, from coworkers, from your mentors, whoever is in your life, ask for support. And I get it. Maybe you're the kind of person that has a bit of a problem with asking for help because maybe you're very independent and just asking someone for help makes you feel very uncomfortable, right? It's okay. But I want to invite you, if you need support throughout this month, the invitation is to ask. Ask your team of guides for help, for solutions, to maybe even bring you support in the physical. whatever it is that you need. And also ask someone in your life for support, whatever it is that you need. Whether it's maybe asking your friends and family, like, hey, can you please help me out? I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to take some time out to really tune in or whatnot. Can you maybe help me out? Maybe do a little bit more chores or take something off my plate, or, just give me that time and space that I need for this month. Whatever it is, whatever you need, ask for that. Ask for that support. But then also, you then also want to be open to receiving that support. You don't have to go about things all on your own. As soon as you ask, support is available as long as you're open to receiving. And I know that is often a big challenge for many, especially if you're very independent, to receive support. First of all, ask and to receive. But here, this is really, I want to invite you to try this throughout this month, to really intend, to really put effort into asking for support. Like I said, whether it's your invisible team of guides or in the physical, but then like I said, be open to receive. Which brings me to the fifth piece here that I want you to know, and that's why asking for support is really important, is because now there's a new and a higher way that now opens up for you, where you then start to co-create with the higher realms, with your team of guides, with Source. You're meant to learn how to really ask for support and then be open to receive support. Because you're really meant to go about life in a co-creative way, because Source Light is working through you and you're receiving that glimpse of that throughout this month. Because like I said, the angels are near, your team of guides are near. You're meant to ask them for support to then go about your life in a co-creative way. So this is now what is unfolding. This is a new, a higher way of going about life. This is now opening up for you, this co-creative approach, because as long as you're in alignment with what is it that you want, with what you're here to do, with, really taking those soul-inspired steps, like really connecting with your desires, asking for support, then there's that co-creative approach about going about things. So let's say you know exactly what you're here to do, what you're meant to be doing. Then you're asking your team of guides to please bring me the people, please bring me the opportunities, please bring me the support, please bring me whatever I need, please show me the way. You're putting that out there, right? You're asking for that higher support, and then you're receiving that support. This is the co-creative approach of going about life, is because then you're receiving more insights, you're receiving more downloads, you're receiving the guides, you're receiving the nudges. You're then having people come into your life, the teachers, the guides. You're having then answers coming in from all around you. So this is that co-creative approach, right? You're staying in alignment, you're asking for support, and then you're taking the actions based on the insights that you're getting, the guidance that you're getting, really taking those soul-inspired actions, the soul-inspired steps. And that's why the invitation is here to really ask for support, because you're really meant to go about your life in that co-creative way now moving forward. This is really important now that we're really in this age of Aquarius. This is really more of that spiritual approach. No more having to do everything on your own, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, but really allowing yourself to surrender to a higher, more aligned, co-creative way. Now, co-creation doesn't just have to be with your guides, but it could also be with people in your life. Maybe there are people in your life that are really in alignment with what you're doing, with how you're going about life, with what you want to achieve in life, and maybe you guys can support each other. So now moving forward, it's really important that we live more of a co-creative way rather than doing everything on our own. Because when we're going about life in that co-creative way, that also brings us together. That creates more harmony, more community, more oneness with so many other people in our life. So that's really what is available now, and this is really where you're receiving a glimpse of this month, is that co-creative way, that new higher way of going about life. You're being shown those glimpses throughout this month. So definitely be open to that. Be open to receiving that experience. So here are the key things that I want you to know. Now, let me share with you, how you can really make the most out of this month. And by the way, if you've gotten value out of this video already, if you enjoyed what I've shared with you, if it resonates with you, then I would like to invite you, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I release videos. Because my channel is really all about helping you on your spiritual awakening journey, from giving you forecasts, energy forecasts, to light language activations and other topics that will really assist you really go about your journey of your spiritual awakening journey in a more empowered, more aligned way, so you can really step into your power of what you're here to do. So like I said, if you haven't done so already, definitely subscribe, and maybe even also leave me a comment below. Let me know, how do you feel about this? Are you maybe already picking up that something is changing this month? You may have already noticed something, because like I said, this accelerated approach really started with the lunar eclipse. You may have already picked up on that, and feel free to leave me a comment below and let me know. Are you picking up on that already? I would love to know. But now let's talk about how you can make the most out of the energies of this month. Because like I said, this month is going to be a big, life-transforming, exciting month where a lot of shifts are happening. You're definitely going to grow and transform, and your ascension really is going to evolve and speed up. Like I said, there's this accelerated ascension that is now happening throughout this month. So the way you can make the most out of this month is, for one, definitely, go back to what I shared with you with the key things about this month. But also, you want to tune in each and every day. Really take time out. Make that time and space where you can really tune in. Whether it's you're adding it to your morning routine, or if in the morning you're really busy and you don't have that quiet time, maybe throughout the day or in the evening, whenever you feel you have that time and space to really tune in, to be undisturbed. And here what you want to do is you really want to connect with your soul, you want to connect with your team of guides, and you want to then maybe ask, what is important for me to know right now? What is important for me to focus on right now, or then tomorrow if you're doing this in the evening? How can I show up in a higher, more aligned way? Or whatever other question you would like to ask. And then wait to receive the guidance, wait to be shown. Now, you may receive the guidance right there in the moment. If you're very good with channeling, you may receive the guidance right there and then. But if not, perfectly fine, then just go about your day. You will receive the guidance because, like I said, your guides are near. So by you just asking, what is most important for me to know today? Or what is most important for me to know about my path, my business, my work, my life, whatever it is, right? And then just wait to receive the guidance, because your guides are here to assist you. They will give you guidance in the way that is to your highest and greatest good. So you may receive guidance through, maybe you're watching a movie or a TV show, and all of a sudden there's something that happens and that answers your question. Or maybe you're talking to someone that you have a conversation with them, and then basically the answer comes through them. Or like I said, you're maybe actually receiving the guidance, whether it is right in that moment, or then as you're going about your day, maybe then you're having these insights, these downloads that are coming in. Because if you're not receiving the guidance right in that moment, it's because usually you're maybe resisting it, or you're waiting for it too much, you're too attached to the answer. So if you don't get it right away, you will get it then later when you're most receptive to receiving the guidance. But tune in each and every day to really open yourself up to receiving the guidance. Then ask for help and support. Like I mentioned earlier, it's about asking both your angelic team, your team of guides, and then also in the physical. Really asking for support. Support is available to you, but you got to ask, and you have to be open to receive. But also, see how can you incorporate that more into your life. Asking for support, maybe delegating certain things as well, so you don't have to carry everything on your own shoulders and having to do everything yourself. But like I said, also asking a team of guides for the support, for the assistance, to show you the way, to bring in new opportunities, to bring in the people, the opportunities, the resources, whatever it is that you need to really help you live your best life, live your higher timeline. And then finally, be open to a new, higher, and co-creative way. If you can do those things throughout this month, you will see that there's a different way of going about life. It will assist you in your awakening, in your ascension, and it will help you feel more in alignment, more grounded. And like I said, we are in this Mercury retrograde season for the majority of this month, so take some time out, go at a slower pace. Don't feel frustrated if things are not moving as fast, because now we're more so in the energy of ebb. Right? Like when we're thinking about the ocean, like there's ebb and there's flow. Throughout this month is most of the ebb, where you're kind of meant to go within, where you pull back, you're slowed down. This is the time of really thinking about your life, about assessing your life, things like that. Like I said, definitely check out the Mercury retrograde video so you can get all the details about that, because that is really the biggest focus for this month, to really help you really design your life your way. And the core energy of this month is really assisting you with that. And then after this month is over, especially after Mercury goes direct again, then there's going to be that forward flowing energy. Then we're moving forward again. But so just take some time out this month. Be at ease. Okay, so here you go. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Now be sure to check out these 2 videos here. One is the Mercury retrograde video, and another one is the light language activation to release any stuck energy, which can really help you just letting go of anything that is not serving you. So have a wonderful April, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant and joyful day. Namaste.